In one of your videos, you talked about the fear of assuming being a man. The video is called Self-Image for those who want to watch it. Talked about the fear of assuming being a man. I don't know what that means, of assuming being a man. The fear that I project, it must be onto men, like it must be very scary being a man. Is that what I was saying? Have you advice to work on the masculine energy? I feel there is still a lot of this child energy in me, and I would love to work on it. I think that there's a lot more that Jordan asked, but we'll just go to the masculine thing. I think that it's best if you go to a man and ask these questions. Like, yeah, to find a guy that you really respect and go and work with. Like, I don't know if I can give advice about being masculine. I do have sometimes some masculine energy coming up in me, I think. I think if I was brought up in this younger generation, I would be like a bit gender fluid, like more. I'm not a real girly girl, and I'm also not boy. I can have tomboy and I can have girly girl, like, but I don't know what it. I think you have to go and speak to a man. Sometimes I project onto people that come to my talks, and this isn't true for everybody. And I project onto other people that go to other talks, and again, this isn't true for everyone. I sometimes feel like if you're attracted to a female teacher, you most probably have mother issues, and if you're attracted to a male teacher, you most probably have papa issues. That's not all the time the case, because I also think that you can just listen to someone talk and you can just resonate with them, and it's just that resonance that's really beautiful. But if you have a tendency to go more for female teachers and more male teachers, then it most probably is the mama or the father. So when I'm like talking or interacting with someone, I'm always, to come to my talks, that's something that I'm interested in, like who they listen to, who else they listen to, if they're more following women speakers, or male speakers. That might not be the case for you, but you can explore that and look into it. Like, do you want something from me? Or do you want something from the teacher that you're interacting with? And if so, what is it that you want? And try and feel it in your body. Like, is it that you want their love and their attention? Or their approval? Is it that you want to be like them? Or is it that you want to hate on them? Like, I have some people that follow me just to hate me. What is it you want? And this is a way of exploring like mother and father issues, because often what we're looking for is the perfect parent, and we want to stay a child, and we don't want to grow up into this society, which is really understandable, because this society is a reflection of a neurotic man. Sorry, was that a Freudian slip? I meant like a neurotic human, but I said man. Yeah, sorry about that. That may have been a Freudian slip, but I kind of feel on the conscious level that I mean human, like it's like a reflection of neurotic human. You could maybe say it in a way that men had more of an effect on creating this society. I'm sure all the women are laughing now and all the men are like, but it isn't, I don't think our society is very kind. I think it's a bit cruel sometimes. But that's my interpretation of it. I think it could be a lot kinder, our society, because we collectively make it. And so often what we're looking for in that society is that this perfect parent figure that's going to love us unconditionally, because we are hurt by society and we are hurt by what we see, and we see this cruelness or we see this unkindness. And then we even look into non-duality, like, I'm not being mean, but some of the big gurus that really play the father figure or the mother figure, like often people, maybe they're attracted on some level to the non-duality or to the freedom, but they're also attracted to this idea of having a perfect parent figure to look after them. And all of this, exploring this, can help you see the masculine or the feminine energy, like where you lie. Like, to me, the masculine energy is more about like going out into the world, hunting, getting, achieving. That doesn't mean that it's only happens in men. That happens in men and female. And caring, providing, this urge to look after, create, sexuality. Whereas the feminine energy is more about nurture and create, but in a different way, and more about receiving, and being open to receiving and being more looked after. Not in a suppressive way, in a really beautiful way, because the woman has to bring the children into this world, communicating, and this beautiful feminine quality of diffusing, this soft energy diffuses and comforts and nurtures. And often, if you want to stay child or stay small, you don't really want to grow into these energies. And the other problem is that it's not gender specific. So I have quite a lot of masculine energies. And sometimes I can be a bit not so much on the feminine energies. And but sometimes we don't want to step up into these energies because we're ashamed of who that it makes us. So if we're a male that has more feminine energy, we're ashamed of that. We're afraid of showing that. And it also can be because you're afraid of growing up, being an adult, like of truly providing for yourself or for another. But in all of that, like in saying all of this and growing your humanity and making it more balanced, it's not actually what you're looking for, to be more masculine or more feminine or more balanced. Even though I recommend it and it's great to learn these things and settle the human and become self-aware, and it's human decency to do it for other humans, because if you're not balanced, it fucks up other people. And we have big effect on the people around us, our parents, our neighbours, everybody. Just the people you interact with day to day. But beside that, that's not actually what you're looking for. What you look for deeply is this moment. Is this connection to the divine. which is everything and not a thing. Right here is a live presence. And often what's happening is our mind is coming up with new reasons of why we've not arrived or why we've not made it. Why haven't I made it? And then I'm not masculine enough, I'm not feminine enough, I'm too feminine, I'm too masculine. And it's great to improve these things, but your freedom is this. It's your feet on the floor, your bum on the sofa, the sound of my voice, the hums in the room, the clicking of the clock. The flavour of your drink. Okay,